Evening all, welcome back to, oh wow, I haven't played this for a while. Oh yeah, you can tell I haven't played this for a while, just almost flew into the sun. Welcome back, Elite Dangerous. I haven't forgotten about it. I'm sure you can figure out how difficult it must be when Grand Theft Auto and all these good games are out. That to keep playing a game that you love is tricky, but the test of a good game in my book is whether or not you come back to it. And here we are, we're back playing it. And I must admit, you'll notice I'm not in the Clipper anymore. I wanted to play with the ASP for a bit. I like playing with my ASP. There's nothing better on a night to just sit there on the sofa and you think, I'm bored, what do I want to do? I don't know, let's play with my ASP for a bit. And you kind of just sit there playing with your ASP. Okay, terrible joke. Anyway, so what we're going to do is just going to shoot some stuff and have a bit of a chat about the game. I must admit, it's been a while since I played this game. It's no reason I still love this game, and I'll tell you why I'm playing it right now is because I now have a 4K monitor. So I managed to 4K myself. Again, terrible joke, I know. But anyway, I'm now back in the realm of wanting to try games that are 4K. And I don't even think I can remember how to play this game. There we go. Let's put some. That should be it. And to be honest, I think this game is just way amazing in 4K. Now, let me just try and put this in context. The video you're seeing now isn't 4K. What you're seeing now is 1080p, because that's really what YouTube does. It doesn't do 4K, or if it does, I don't really want to upload 4K videos just because it would be 4 times as big and lots of problems. So I deliberately choose not to do that. Maybe in the future, maybe, but I must admit this is my first time playing a game in 4K, and all I can say is, oh my giddy aunt. Oh look, that guy's wanted. Let's get a scan. Do I have a scanner? Oh well, let's kill him. So the game is just sexual in 4K. Let me try and put it this way. It's like seeing the game as a film. Do you know that kind of feeling? Wow, 30k. It's like that feeling of all of a sudden you've played the game for a while, you know the game, you're familiar with the game, but then all of a sudden it's like, now I can see. And I'll give you an example of what happened. So I set 4K on the monitor. It's a 32-inch 4K monitor. Seriously, I know it's obscene, isn't it? And I set it up. I switched on. I'll tell you the full story because it's quite embarrassing. I switched on H1Z1 and started playing it, and my immediate reaction was, "It's really shit. It's terrible. What's going on? Oh my god, I've been stung. This is crap. Oh my god." And I was thinking, can I get my old monitor back? And then I realized I was running it at 720p on 32-inch monitor. So it looked like Albanian telly, and it was shocking. It was really bad. So once I managed to figure it out and realize what a twit I am, I played. I loaded in Elite, and I set Elite, and I set it to 3900 by 2200 or whatever it is. And all I can say is, wow! I undocked. And then all of a sudden, I could see the smoke and mists and steam coming from the docking ports as you start to take off in the station. I could see, glare coming from. I could see ships that I'd never seen before. All of a sudden, they were there, and I just remember thinking, "This is the future," and I was just gobsmacked. So, it's not a cheap purchase. It's a relatively expensive purchase. I will be quite clear with you. But is it worth it? I would say absolutely yes. And I'm only running it on a GeForce 970, whatever that is. And it's running it fine. It's running this at completely 60 frames a second. It ran beautifully. So I've got to admit, if you're looking for a purchase just to make your gaming better and you don't have a 4K monitor, let's say you have a 2K monitor, because that's actually what I had before. I had a 2K monitor. And I would say this is a million times better. Million. Well, it's 2 times better. But anyway, I've got to admit, I'm blown away by it. So there we go. The fair story of my migration to 4K. At the moment, I've tried a number of games. The worktop looks lovely. I think once you've got that set up, it just looks gorgeous. I think the whole thing just looks amazing. Big fan. Really big fan of this. I think if you're gonna maybe upgrade, maybe keep your graphics card if it's kind of relatively good. Use DisplayPort, obviously. I shouldn't have to tell you that, but use DisplayPort because it's just brilliant. and it just makes it look amazing. So yeah, there we go. So I think definitely can't recommend it enough. 4K Elite, particularly in 4K, is a wonderful thing. So there we go. I think, to be honest, there's very few games out there that make me just lose my sphincteral muscles as much as this one does. It's just wonderful. I love everything about it because it's just got such a great kind of look and feel to it. When it, in 4K, everything is just that little bit crisper and clearer. Oh, we got away. And I think, to be honest, there is just such a wonderful game here that is locked. And again, this is kind of my frustration, and this must be the frustration of the games developers themselves, is that they develop these games and they put all of these features like 4K and Oculus Rift enabled, but yet they probably know that the vast majority of people will never ever experience it. And I think that's kind of sad, because the reality is that you're never gonna experience it. I didn't know 4K was this good until I tried it, and it's funny because even at the even at the Elite launch event that we went to, Trib and I went to that, we did actually play Elite on a 4K monitor, but it wasn't as good as this. I don't know if it was just because they were crappier versions or something, but this is just astonishingly better, and yeah, highly recommend it. So there we go. Enough bigging myself up. I've got to admit it was fun. But now onto the game, and I think really the game is kind of in an interesting place at the moment, because I think, oh hello, lots of wanted people here today. God, what's going on? The issue I think with the game at the moment is that there's a lot of what's the word? There's a lot of issues with, I think, things to do. So, for example, I have now done all of the various things that one would do in the game. So I've traded and I've earned my millions doing that. That's what got me the clipper. I've now ran the kind of combat missions. I don't know, I'm not a great grade. I mean, I'm an expert, whatever that means. And I also did a very kind of general bit of exploring to make me a scout, which again I quite enjoyed. I must admit, I was quite surprised how much fun that was. It's not great for YouTube videos, though. I must admit, it's actually a bit boring, just sort of jumping continually. We might do it next time, because I mean, this is the purpose I bought the ASP, was to actually do exploration. So I mean, it took everything I had to get the clipper and the ASP at the same time. So yeah, I think the one thing I want is a fully kitted ASP, so I can basically go and do proper exploration. But that takes time, so I think I'm going to have to grind the belts a bit and just earn a bit of money. Post in the comments, by the way, tell me if there's a much better way to make money than I'm aware of now. God, what is going on? Everyone's a very naughty boy around these parts. A wanted master hauler. Gosh, he's got a tough shield, doesn't he? So I think generally, I'm looking for that kind of next step to take. I'm not going to lose my ASP to a hauler, am I? Really? Am I? So I'm quite keen to sort of keep pushing forward. My ultimate goal is definitely the Python. I would love to have a Python. I think that's going to be my go-to ship. That'll be what I eventually replace. God, there's a wanted thing there. That'll be what I replace the Clipper with. So currently the Clipper is not too bad. The thing I find with the Clipper is it's only got really 2 gun points and then 2 really crappy gun points. I'm surprised at that. So I think the Python's needed because it's obviously got quite a nice cadre of weaponry. So I think definitely that's probably what I'm going to work towards. I do want to play more of this game. I think it is such a wonderful game. It is probably the most relaxing game I have. And I'll give you an example. H1Z1 makes me so tense that I've had to literally get massages. Hang on, easy, not like you think, on my back, because I just sit here completely tensed for like 2 or 3 hours, running around knowing I'm going to get shot in the face at any moment to come. Now, Elite doesn't do that to me. Although it's interesting reading Reddit on Elite Reddit. Subscribe to it, by the way, if you haven't. Because that is actually quite an interesting read about how many people are hacking Elite. I know, hacking Elite. What's wrong with people? Is it they're just so crap at games? Oh, hello. So it just went a bit strange then. Is it because people are so crap at games that they just can't, handle? So they have to cheat? I don't get it. I really don't understand it. To me, it's complete unknown. So, I don't know what's up with people. Oh, I didn't get him. And, that seems to be a big thing now, is people are shield hacking. I don't even know what that is. Post in the comments. Tell me what this is. I don't want to ever have... Oh, look. Ooh, look, a big ship. Is he wanted? He's going to be wanted, isn't he? Oh, flipping heck. How much is his bounty? 84. Do I think I could take that? Probably not. Probably not. And my computer's making strange bleeping noises at me, so I need to figure out what that is. But I think just generally, we're back. We're back. And I may even post in the comments if you would be interested in this. I may even do some live streaming of this. I know, live streaming. When did I start doing that? Wanting to do it. Anyway, we'll see. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed this, and this is certainly more to come.